So the story of Noah is not an isolated event that only happens in the Bible. It's part of a bigger story.
Here it is, a huge boat-shaped object sitting below the ground in the mountains of Ararat in Turkey.
For centuries, the search for Noah's Ark has captivated explorers and scholars alike. Recently, its discovery has sent shockwaves through the archaeological world. Yet, despite the excitement, there is an air of unease surrounding the find. Where was the Ark found, and why are archaeologists troubled by it? Join us as we delve into the mysteries surrounding the discovery of Noah's Ark and unravel the unsettling truths hidden within. The terrifying ancient secrets. The adventure kicked off with a spirited team of scholars hailing from both Turkish and American institutions, famously called the Mount Ararat and Noah's Ark Research Team. They embarked on an exciting journey to a mysterious site known as the Durupinar Formation in Turkey. With grit and determination, they swiftly commenced excavations, fully aware that they wouldn't stumble upon a sign reading, "Made by Noah and Sons." Yet, what other vessel could it possibly be nestled on the slopes of a hill, standing tall at an elevation of 6,500 feet in the Ararat Mountains? Their mission: to uncover the truth behind an enduring mystery that has puzzled minds for ages. We're delving into none other than the puzzling whereabouts of Noah's Ark, a legendary and formidable structure of immense significance, said to have been instrumental in humanity's survival during a period of widespread devastation on Earth. But what exactly is the Durupinar Formation? It's not just any ordinary geological feature, it's a site steeped in historical and spiritual import. Countless tales from old point to this strange spot as the actual location of the long-lost Noah's Ark. This isn't merely a relic of ancient wood, it's a priceless treasure respected by the three major Abrahamic religions. This architectural marvel, measuring approximately 515 feet in length, 85 feet in width, and 49 feet in height by American standards, is hailed as God's instrument of salvation amidst chaos, crafted according to divine design. Dating back to the years between 5,500 and 3,000 BC, the Ark looms large in crucial historical events that have shaped the course of humanity. Yet amidst all the grandeur and speculation, the question lingers. Is the Ark truly located within the Durupinar Formation? Amidst their explorations of Mount Ararat, researchers have stumbled upon captivating discoveries, further fueling the intrigue. In addition to the captivating findings such as clay-like artifacts, marine skeletons, and ancient seafood, there are indications that beyond the mystique of hidden treasures in the mountains, there might have been a flourishing ancient civilization in the Durupinar Formation. This discovery suggests that the Durupinar Formation could serve as a gateway to the past, harboring ancient secrets long sought after. However, there's a twist to this tale. Driven by the allure of mysteries surrounding the mount, numerous researchers throughout history have attempted to uncover its secrets. Yet many of these endeavors, especially those aimed at finding Noah's Ark, have ended in disappointment. However, in 2003, something extraordinary happened. A startling image called the Ararat Anomaly emerged, depicting a long structure resembling the fabled Noah's Ark. Could this indeed be the authentic Noah's Ark? The answer remains elusive, but recent discoveries by scientists on the mount suggest that the truth might be within reach. So why is the truth about the Ark so fervently sought after? To grasp the significance of this discovery, one must understand the story behind the Ark, the mysteries of the divine protection. According to the scriptures, Noah's Ark isn't just any wooden structure. In the book of Genesis, we find detailed descriptions of the Ark, which was constructed from gopher wood, as mentioned in the scriptures. The exact type of tree that would have produced gopher wood remains uncertain and subject to debate among scholars and theologians. Various interpretations have been proposed regarding the identity of the tree. Some suggest it could refer to a type of cypress or cedar tree known for its durability and water-resistant properties. Others propose that gopher wood could have been a specific type of timber that was available to Noah in his time, but has since become extinct or lost to history. Interestingly, there's only one door in the whole structure of Noah's Ark. This door, situated in the middle of the Ark's design, is said to be exceptionally sturdy and precisely fitted into the structure. It's believed that only God himself could open or close this door. Through this door, Noah, his family, all the animals and the supplies they needed entered the Ark. Once everyone was safely inside, as the story goes, God locked the door.
Speaking of shockwaves, there's another reason the New Madrid quakes were so widespread and destructive. The Earth's crust in the eastern U.S. is much older and denser than the relatively young, thin crust out west. This allows seismic vibrations to travel much farther, which is why the 1811-1812 quakes were felt as far away as New York City. To put this in perspective, let's compare earthquake maps from different parts of the country. A magnitude 5.7 quake that hit California in 2013 caused noticeable shaking within about a 300-kilometer radius. However, a quake of nearly identical strength hit Virginia in 2011, and this time, the intense shaking reached over 250 kilometers further, all the way to cities like Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. The dense, ancient crust in the east is just way better at transmitting those seismic shockwaves over vast distances. And if that's not alarming enough, think about this. Much of the eastern U.S. infrastructure and communities simply aren't prepared for a massive earthquake the way places like California are. Our buildings aren't as quake-proof, our populations aren't as trained on what to do, and emergency resources would be rapidly overwhelmed. A powerful New Madrid quake could literally redraw the map of the Mississippi Valley today. So, are we just sitting ducks, helpless in the face of this seismic time bomb? Scientists say current estimates put the probability of a magnitude 6.0 or greater quake in the New Madrid zone within the next 50 years at between 25 and 40%. Alarmingly high odds when you consider the damage such a quake could unleash. But here's the thing. The science around forecasting these kinds of intraplate quakes is still very new and inaccurate. We don't yet fully understand what triggers the buildup of stresses so far from a tectonic plate boundary. Predicting the timing and magnitude of future quakes remains extremely difficult. What we do know for sure is this. The New Madrid seismic zone has a long, repeated history of generating earthquakes on a massive, catastrophic scale, unlike almost anywhere else on the continent. Whether the next big one is decades or centuries away, one thing is certain: it will rewrite the geography and put millions of lives at risk when it happens. The question is, how prepared will we be when that ominous day finally arrives? Will we heed the warnings that Mother Nature has left buried in the sands of the Mississippi Valley? The choice is ours. Ignoring the past could be disastrous, but facing the harsh realities of science may be what ultimately protects us. In the meantime, the New Madrid seismic zone remains both an ominous threat and a fascinating geological mystery just beneath our feet, waiting for science to crack its secrets before the next inevitable unleashing of its terrible force. When Mother Nature unleashes her fury, how do you escape? Hundreds of thousands of lives hang in the balance as researchers race to find evacuation routes before it's too late. Let's find out. Escape and evacuation routes. There's a potential crisis brewing in the central United States that could really shake things up if we're not prepared. You've already heard about the New Madrid seismic zone and the risk of a major earthquake striking the region. Well, scientists are saying it's just a matter of time before this happens. Imagine you're going about your normal day when suddenly the ground starts violently shaking. Buildings sway, roads crack open, and bridges look extremely unstable. That's the scary reality we could face if a powerful quake hits along the New Madrid fault line running through Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Experts warn it's not a question of if, but when this will occur. The big question is, how do we evacuate hundreds of thousands of people when the shaking starts? That's where researchers from the University of Missouri come in. They've received close to $300,000 in funding to determine the best escape routes for about 300,000 residents living right in the potential disaster zone. It won't be easy, though. These researchers have to account for potential bridge damage or failures, liquefaction, and a massive number of people all trying to flee in the same direction. Robbie Myers, the emergency manager for Butler County, is still shaken up from a minor 4.0 quake last November, so he knows how bad a larger one could be. According to the research team, heading west away from the Mississippi River and its liquefaction risks may be the best option. They're using computer models to simulate different damage scenarios and see how that impacts evacuation routes and timeframes. The team is even looking at developing mobile apps to guide people to the safest routes in real time based on the latest conditions. But it's not just about number crunching. The researchers are also surveying local residents to understand how they would likely respond and behave during an evacuation. After all, even the best plan is useless if people don't follow it. Once this study wraps up, the team plans to turn their attention to the St. Louis metro area next to assess evacuation strategies for that major city. Let's be clear, if the New Madrid fault seriously ruptures, it's going to be extremely chaotic. But this research aims to give us the best possible chance of getting people out safely. So stay tuned for those evacuation apps and updates. A little preparation could go a long way. At the end of the day, we can't control when Mother Nature decides to really shake things up in the central US, but hopefully, with careful planning and effort, we can improve our odds of outrunning her destructive wrath when it inevitably happens. A clergyman has come to say God has given him a vision of mass destruction in the USA. This is a stunning vision of apocalyptic destruction unlike anything witnessed before. Is this clergy's revelation a divine prophecy or a mere figment of imagination? The scary details will leave you stunned. Keep watching.
This initiative aims to create a more sustainable ecosystem within the park. To ensure everything runs smoothly, the park staff is well equipped and trained to excel in their roles. Despite the park's growing success, there's a surprising twist to the story. Contrary to popular belief, bringing the Ark Encounter project to life was no easy feat. The team faced numerous challenges, from financial constraints to disagreements over ideas and clashes in planning details. Yet, despite these hurdles, they persevered, creating a truly remarkable attraction for all to enjoy. To overcome these challenges, the team had to unite and work tirelessly, resulting in a beautiful outcome. Additionally, external investments and government support played crucial roles in the project's success, complementing the team's dedication. Today, the Ark Encounter's growing popularity extends far beyond its location, captivating the world's attention and sparking anticipation for its future. However, amidst these developments, there's a shocking shift in the world of discoveries at Mount Ararat, challenging our understanding of Noah's Ark. This raises the interesting question of, was Noah's Ark really found? A journey through time and myth. It's fascinating to note that many biblical narratives, including the story of Noah's Ark, face scrutiny and doubt. In response, archaeologists, historians, and religious scholars have dedicated years to searching for evidence of the Ark's existence and the historicity of the Great Flood. Motivated by a quest for truth and the mysterious allure of Mount Ararat, exploration of the site has persisted across generations, with countless ideas and methodologies being explored in pursuit of answers. One appealing idea explored in the search for Noah's Ark involves looking at flood stories from various cultures. One such story can be found in the Epic of Gilgamesh, where a man named Utnapishtim was warned by the gods of an impending flood. Similar to Noah, he was instructed to build a large boat, resulting in a massive wooden cube with 6 levels. When the flood subsided, Utnapishtim sent out birds to check if the waters had receded, just like Noah did. These stories offer an exciting glimpse into the past, raising questions about whether they refer to the same ark. Despite similarities, there are differences in where these boats supposedly landed. The Epic of Gilgamesh suggests that Utnapishtim's boat landed on Mount Nasser in Iraq or Iran, while the Bible states that Noah's Ark came to rest on Mount Ararat in Turkey. This has inspired annual expeditions to Mount Ararat in search of Noah's Ark, utilizing various technological tools for scanning and studying the mountain. The quest to uncover the truth behind these puzzling tales continues to excite and captivate adventurers and scholars alike. Despite their persistence, the search for Noah's Ark is fraught with challenges such as rugged terrain, unpredictable weather, and various logistical issues. There's also the looming possibility of the Ark being damaged or buried by natural forces over time. Nevertheless, people remain undeterred in their quest. As the search progresses, new theories about the Ark's location emerge. David Allen Deal is among those who propose a different landing site for the Ark, refuting older narratives. He suggests that the Ark came to rest on Mount Mashup, also known as the Mesha Mountains. Deal's theory is based on extensive research, including examination of ancient texts like the Epic of Gilgamesh and analysis of nearby geographical features and place names. According to Deal, the Ark initially landed on Mesha Mountain, which stands at approximately 7,400 feet tall. He contends that Noah and his family eventually settled in the area, founding a town called Mesha Nawan. Deal proposes that the town was constructed using parts of the Ark, and over time, earthquake activity and erosion caused remnants of the Ark to slide down the mountain, leaving behind only traces as evidence. Deal's theory is supported by the physical characteristics of the Mesha Mountains, which feature two peaks resembling a large wall, consistent with descriptions in the Epic of Gilgamesh. Deal conducted on-site investigations in 1996 and 1967, where he observed landforms matching those described in accounts of the Ark's landing. He also encountered old pictures and artifacts related to the story of Noah's Ark. While Deal's discovery is significant, it's important to recognize that it's still a hypothesis that requires further evidence to validate. It represents an exciting development in the ongoing quest to unravel the mysteries surrounding Noah's Ark. During the 1970s and 1980s, an American explorer named Ron Wyatt embarked on numerous missions to a specific site in Durupinar, armed with advanced tools like metal detectors and radar. His goal was to uncover more about ancient human structures buried beneath the ground. Among the findings were peculiar stones with holes at their tops, believed to have anchored ancient ships in turbulent waters. These discoveries painted a picture of a colossal boat akin to Noah's Ark, surviving the tumultuous seas. Since its discovery, this site has garnered significant interest, prompting intense scrutiny and debate about its authenticity. Questions arose regarding the validity of the flood story recounted in the Bible. However, in the 1990s, geologists William Ryan and Walter Pittman sought to bridge the gap between biblical accounts and ancient flood tales. They turned their attention to the Black Sea, renowned for its mysteries. From the Black Sea to distant mountains. Using advanced technology, Ryan and Pittman investigated the Black Sea's past, uncovering evidence of drastic changes in its water levels over time. Their findings suggested that the Black Sea was once a freshwater lake, flooded by rainwater and transformed into a salty sea. This transformation left behind layers of sediment, offering insights into how rainfall and saltwater influence the region's landscape and ecosystem. Radiocarbon dating played a crucial role in examining components of the seafloor, such as wood, shells, and bones. Through this analysis, significant changes spanning thousands of years were unveiled. Additionally, ancient cultures like the Babylonians, Sumerians, Romans, and Greeks have tales recounting a great flood from the past. However, scientific evidence to support these stories remains elusive. In light of the lack of scientific backing for the Great Flood narrative, Ryan and Pittman propose a theory suggesting that the flood that may have formed the Black Sea resulted from water breaching natural barriers at the Bosporus Strait. This breach occurred as a consequence of the last ice age ending and the subsequent melting of ice, causing floods. This mingled the waters of the Mediterranean Sea with the Black Sea, enlarging it and prompting human migration. Interestingly, the timeline derived from their studies aligns with flood stories found in various cultures. Ryan and Pittman speculate that these stories, including the tale of Noah's Ark, might have been inspired by such events. Furthermore, beneath the Black Sea lie remnants of ancient civilizations, including buildings and tools, adding to the excitement due to their potential connection to the flood narrative. While the previous focus centered on finding Noah's Ark on Mount Ararat, new possibilities are emerging, such as the Zagros Mountains in western Iran, eastern Iraq, and southern Turkey. These diverse locations present alternative avenues for exploration and further deepen the mystery surrounding the search for the legendary Ark. Doubters argue that Mount Ararat couldn't be where Noah's Ark landed, as it formed after the Great Flood. Instead, attention shifts to the Zagros Mountains, near Mesopotamia, where Noah's family supposedly resettled after the deluge. This directs our gaze toward peaks like Mount Judi in northern Iraq, Kunjik, Mount Pir in southern Iraq, and Mount Lubar in southwestern Iran. Some even consider the Pamir Mountains in Central Asia, often called the Roof of the World, as a plausible landing site for the Ark. According to ancient tales, the flood's waters supposedly reached the Pamir Mountains, which are connected to other famous ranges like the Tianan, Karakoram, Kulun, Hindu Kush, and the Himalayas. These regions have been home to diverse civilizations with their own flood stories, adding excitement to the search. The Pamir Mountains boast rich biodiversity, leading scholars to speculate whether the creatures aboard Noah's Ark could have originated there or if the mountains themselves served as the cradle for new species. Despite ongoing investigations, concrete evidence remains elusive. In 2010, Christian explorers claimed to have found evidence of the Ark in the valleys on the mountain's southern side. However, skepticism prevailed until a team of scholars from Turkey and America examined the site and found signs of human habitation dating back to around 5,500 to 3,000 BCE. Although exciting, this discovery doesn't definitively prove the biblical flood story. The debate intensifies with conflicting claims from a Chinese team asserting they've found Noah's Ark with detailed descriptions of its structure. However, American scientists dispute their findings, arguing that the wood samples aren't old enough to be from Noah's time, a controversial discovery. Two members from the Chinese search team, claiming to have discovered Noah's Ark on Mount Ararat in Turkey, responded to doubts by insisting that what they found can only be explained as the legendary biblical vessel that endured a cataclysmic storm lasting 40 days and nights, flooding the entire Earth. Noah's Ark Ministries International NAMI held a press conference in Hong Kong to unveil their discoveries. They confidently asserted they were 99.9% sure that a wooden structure found at a staggering elevation of 12,000 feet and dated as 4,800 years old was indeed Noah's Ark. However, this assertion clashes with geological studies, which have found no evidence of a global flood of such magnitude. Such a flood would have eradicated all plants, animals, and most signs of human civilization. Even devout Christians who believe in the biblical flood have raised skepticism about this latest claim. Despite doubts, the members of the Chinese-Turkish team remained firm in their discovery. Yang Wing Chung, one of the 6 team members who ventured into the structure on Mount Ararat last October, expressed his conviction over the phone, asking, "How could a ship end up on a mountain?" Clara Wei, the team coordinator, echoed this sentiment from Beijing, stating, "The only recorded instance of a wooden structure found on Mount Ararat is Noah's Ark. So, as of now, I find this to be the most likely explanation. We haven't come across any other explanation." Both individuals emphasized the need for further investigation, while also countering accusations of a hoax. NAMI operates under the umbrella of Media Evangelism Limited, a Hong Kong-based organization established in 1989 to produce media content aimed at spreading religious messages. "We have nothing to conceal," Mrs. Wei asserted. She described the discovery of massive wooden planks, some reaching lengths of 20 meters, within wooden chambers and corridors buried beneath the ice on Mount Ararat in eastern Turkey. According to her, it would be implausible for people to transport such heavy timber to such high altitudes, especially considering the remote location inaccessible to vehicles. A video recording of the expedition depicts team members equipped with crampons, navigating through snow to access the site. Way further explained, you can hire horses to carry bags, but they cannot manage to balance with 20-meter-long timber. She also noted the absence of cultural artifacts, such as pottery, suggesting that the structure was not a former residence or religious building. Officials from Agri province in Turkey, where Mount Ararat is located, were present at the recent press conference in Hong Kong. The Lieutenant Governor and the Cultural Ministry's director, representing the province, expressed their belief that the discovery is indeed Noah's Ark, as stated in the announcement shared on the team's website. Throughout the years, numerous adventurers have embarked on quests to locate Noah's Ark atop Mount Ararat, with several claiming to have found it. In 1917, Russian World War I aviator Vladimir Roskovitsky reported seeing a large vessel perched high on Mount Ararat. Astronaut James Irwin led several expeditions to the mountain between 1982 and 1986, though none proved successful. French industrialist Fernand Navarre climbed Ararat in 1955, where he retrieved a piece of oak initially believed to be 5,000 years old. However, subsequent carbon dating revealed it to be from a much later period, ranging from AD 620 to AD 90. Contrary to previous attempts, NAMI asserts that their expedition was unique in its dedication and collaboration with locals. Beginning in 2004, they devoted several months each year to searching the mountain, while also building relationships with local guides. What initially started as a documentary project about the Noah's Ark legend evolved into a personal mission to uncover the mythical vessel when a local guide named Parachute claimed to know its whereabouts in mid-2008. One team member, Panda Lee, ventured to the location that October. Way explained that unfavorable weather conditions hampered NAMI's return to the site until October 2009, when they returned with a small film crew consisting of 3 members. During this visit, they captured video footage and collected samples of rocks and wood. These samples were later sent to a university in Tehran, Iran, although Way chose not to disclose the specific institution. The radiocarbon dating conducted on the wood indicated its age to be 4,800 years, according to Way. Following these findings, the team engaged in extensive discussions with Turkish officials and researchers over several months. Subsequently, they held a highly anticipated press conference in Hong Kong, sparking widespread media coverage across major outlets such as Fox News and Good Morning America. Initially, Randall Price, a well-known Ark hunter, an evangelical Christian, and a professor at Liberty University in Virginia, was part of the team. However, he left the team due to doubts about Parachute's honesty. Price now believes that the site is a complex hoax. He has raised questions about why Parachute and NAMI are unwilling to disclose the exact location of the discovery. Jung and Way express concerns that revealing the location could lead to the site being looted. While Ark hunting has become a popular activity in southeastern Turkey, with locals guiding visitors to potential Ark locations, Way insists that their guide is trustworthy and simply wants the world to know about his discovery on the mountain. He believes we can share this with the world. He knows we can do that for him, Way explains. Both Way and Jung declined to disclose the amount of money NAMI spent on the Ark search. Jung mentioned that the funding came from private donors in Hong Kong and Australia. Creationists, like many of those searching for Noah's Ark, have been eager to find evidence supporting their belief in a literal interpretation of the Bible, which includes the story of Noah's Ark as a demonstration of God's power and judgment. If Noah constructed a sturdy boat just like anyone could, sailed through a stormy sea like anyone could, and landed on solid ground just like anyone could, confirming these aspects would also support the moral lessons they're interested in, explains Christopher Toomey, an anthropology professor at the University of South Carolina. According to Professor Toomey, the tale of a great flood predates the biblical account found in Genesis. He points out that in the Sumerian epic Gilgamesh, one of the oldest known literary works, a man named Ziusudra survives a massive flood. Similarly, the Babylonian version of the story features a character named Utnapishtim as the survivor of the flood. The narrative was later adapted, with the name changed to Noah in the Genesis account. Toomey emphasizes that the discovery of Noah's Ark might not necessarily serve as concrete evidence for evangelical Christians. They hope it will validate the story of Noah. However, it could just as easily validate the stories of Ziusudra or Utnapishtim, Toomey adds. As discussions unfold, the significance of these discoveries reverberates across Arab countries, stirring curiosity and debate. Yet amidst the controversy, only time will unveil the truth. What are your thoughts on the discovery of Noah's Ark and the ongoing debate about the discovery? Let us know your opinion in the comments below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.